everybody, it's Wayne Olivieri, and I'm here with the Bongo Boy Rock and Roll TV show, and we're here live in Dunellen, New Jersey for the premiere of a very cool movie that was produced and directed and filmed in Plainfield, New Jersey, and all over the area, called PEEPERS. And it's the premiere, and we're kind of excited. It's friends of ours. It's called PEEPERS, and it's starring Tyler Hadbabney and Tyler Gardella. And let me tell you something, it's a really cool movie we're about to go see for the first time ever. And sitting here with me are two of the stars of the movie, Tyler and Tyler. So there's both Tylers. Hi guys, what's going on?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. Okay, now who is the peeper? Which one's the peeper?
I am the peeper.
You're the peeper.
I am the peeper.
Okay, and
Billy. Yeah.
You play Billy, and who do you play, Tyler?
Eric.
You play Eric. Okay, now you guys are buds, and you're like, you know, hanging out, and there's some chick that you're checking out, like you got a camera and you're looking at her getting undressed and stuff like that.
Pretty much, more or less.
Okay, cool.
Just a huge horn dog.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And I do whatever he says. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So now, how did going a little back before the movie? You guys did some acting, obviously, in the past. First, start with you, Tyler.
Yeah, no, I mean, I went to school for it, and then I moved to New York City, and I've done some theater, some small films, and
this
kind of
popped up.
Yeah, it was my first feature length. It's a lot of fun. Very excited.
Now, how did you come in contact with Tim and Meg and those guys?
We submitted online.
Yeah, submitted.
Saw a posting and
send your headshot.
Yeah, send a headshot,
resume, email.
Got called in for a casting,
and they made you read and all that.
Read a couple times. Yep, a couple times.
And you're from the area, or?
I'm actually from Ohio.
Ohio, really?
Yeah.
And
From Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys living up this way now, or?
Yeah, we both live in Manhattan.
Okay, so you're doing the New York thing.
Doing the New York thing,
Okay,
exactly.
cool. So you're doing any? You're doing your singers also and all kinds of just straight actors.
Yeah.
Straight actors.
Sing.
Okay,
Don't sing
cool.
and dance.
And what'd you think of the script when you first saw it? What was your thoughts?
I thought it was a lot of fun. It sounded like really interesting. I like kind of sort of paranormal thrillers to begin with, so it's sort of right up my alley.
Cool.
Knew it was going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was excited.
Did you guys know each other before you got into the film?
Not at all.
No.
And you're hanging out now, or no?
Actually, yeah. We actually now live in the same. We now live in the same neighborhood.
Oh,
so.
do you? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And anything you guys going further onward and forward from here?
Working on it.
Yeah,
Just keep studying in classes and auditioning as much as we can, and
good.
just trying to move forward.
How was it working with Tim and Megan and the director?
It's awesome.
It's a fun crew to work
Good
with.
guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
I know those guys a little. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it was a blast.
Yeah?
We had a blast.
That's cool. So we're looking forward to tonight. Tonight's exciting.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, folks. So there you go. We're going to go inside and check out the movie. But before we do that, we're going to talk to a few more people. The director, a.p.ferullo. How are you doing, Andy? What's going on, man?
See you, man.
Yeah. So listen, tell me a little bit about, before you go into the movie, your background.
I
started out. Where were you from when you were a kid? Where'd you grow up?
I had the misfortune of being born in Boston, and I grew up outside of Buffalo. So my name is not Andy; it's Andy.
Okay.
So I have the worst A's in the world.
Okay, so you went from Buffalo, New York, and then
now to New York.
Now to New York City.
So I've been in New York the most of my life.
How did you get involved in film in general? College?
Actually, I lived in San Francisco for a while, and I lived with a guy, and the deal was whoever got a girl, the other guy got the place. This guy had a girlfriend. So there's a place called the Sutton Street Cinema where you could go in for $1.
That's where you hung out.
So I slept there every night, but they showed, in those days they considered pornography, but what it became was the New American Cinema.
Oh, God.
So I had flunked out of college, and I went back to college, and I took a film course. And the professor's talking about these films, and I go, no, man, you're wrong. And he goes, what do you mean I'm wrong? I go, I've seen them.
I know what you...
So I go, if these guys can do films, I certainly can. And I made some films that were successful on the festival circuit. And then I've been in the industry as a freelancer my whole life. Then Tim Keyes and I have worked together a long time, and we decided we've done 2 films so far, another one called Unrepentant, and then this one, PEEPERS.
Cool.
And you do, like, a little blurb for you. I've read your script. It's a great, very good
Oh, really?
script.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Maybe someday you'll direct it. I do a little bit of everything. That's my biggest problem. I'm like a master of everything, and a jack of everything, a master of none. But anyway,
it's a nice script.
I had the pleasure of meeting you in Plainfield. We were doing some location work at a friend of mine's house.
Right.
And what's the whole concept when you met Tim? Okay, and he gave you the script. What was your first impression of that?
Well, I actually co-wrote the script.
And
we had done. Okay. The reason we shot in Jersey is originally we were going to shoot in New York, and we didn't want it to be a New York film. Like, we wanted to be more suburban, and this is perfect. It was very, very easy. The locations, as you know, are terrific. So the travel was, and it was fun because we got to travel with the actors and kind of bond that way. But it was really a positive experience. The script, we had done a much more serious, more esoteric film, and we thought we'd do something slightly more commercial and fun.
Right.
So that's that motivation.
Let me ask you a quick question. Nowadays, I was just at my friend, a friend of mine who does some film stuff, and he was looking at some green lighted stuff, right? And they were going for 1.3 million, 2 million, 1 million, and he goes, they're low budget. And I was like, what? I'm like micro budget versus low budget versus, it's incredible. Hasn't it changed a lot over the years as far as you're concerned? And as far as PEEPERS is concerned, where do you guys fit in there?
We fit in the ultra low budget.
Yeah.
The other film we did was a SAG film that's considered a low budget. But man, if I had $1 million, we'd be doing this interview in the Riviera.
Right, exactly. But as far as PEEPERS is concerned, how do you guys fit in budget wise, and where's that?
Very low budget, but because of all the people involved, we got a lot of bang for the buck. I mean, what people don't realize, they talk about things like Blair Witch Project cost $16,000.
Right.
It had a $900,000 sound mix. The one that the Spanish kid did that was so popular that was supposed to have been done for $20,000 had a $80 million promotion budget.
Yeah,
so once they're picked up, there's a lot of money spent. But we did a low budget film. We're quite proud of it. Of course, you'd always like more money. But I mean, Spielberg, when he wrote E.T., did not have a number in mind. If he could have gotten $1 million, he would have done it for $1 million. If he got 100, he would have done it.
So basically, it's almost like writing a hit song. If you play a song on a guitar, it doesn't matter what you produce it. If it's a good song, it's a good song. Versus if it's a good script, it's a good script.
I totally agree, and all the studios do, just like all the record companies do, is get you out there more quickly in a bigger audience. But I mean, they're great guys with guitars, you know that, banging away good song, every now and then. We're real proud of our soundtrack. It's good music.
And Tim Keys did the soundtrack.
Yeah, his repertoire, the artists he represents are on his label. We use those. We picked, and it was great cherry picking. It was good.
And a friend of mine and Danny Caruso, you guys did a little work with his studio there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I just had dinner with Danny tonight, as a matter of fact. He's coming later.
Cool.
So we're going to have a lot of cool people. And let me tell you something. I was there when they were filming this at a friend's house, and it was really cool watching how it works,
Well, I'm dying to hear your reaction afterwards.
Yeah, I'm dying to see it. So listen, man.
We're quite proud of it.
I just wish you all the luck in the world, because you guys are good people, man. Thanks. And I really appreciate it. Okay, everybody, we're sitting here with one of the actresses in the movie, PEEPERS, and it's Ji Young.
Yes,
How are you? How are you?
Good, very good.
And where are you from originally?
New York City.
New York City. You were born in New York City?
Yes, I was born in New York City at NYU Hospital.
Oh God. Okay, so you're one step ahead of all the other actors trying to make it. You're already there.
I just kind of landed into it. I don't live in New York right now, though.
Okay, well that's cool. So how did you come across PEEPERS? Well, give me a quick rundown.
I applied. I sent my headshot into on Actors Access, and it was weird because when I went to the casting, I thought it was a really cool film, and I just was, just enchanted by the script. And then when the director, Andy, read my resume, he noticed that we have both worked at Getty Images, and I said, oh my goodness, this is so weird.
Wow, so that's how you got in and checked it out?
I guess so.
So how was it working with Andy? Good? Is he cool?
He's very professional, and he really coached me a lot, and I really appreciated that, and he was very encouraging. So,
cool.
Yeah, it was very soothing. It was a good experience.
Have you seen the movie yet?
No, I have not
Okay, so this is the first.
Yes, and this is an interesting experience for me because usually I'm on the other side interviewing celebrities on the red carpet.
Oh, okay.
So I can't wait to see the movie.
Okay, we're sitting here with Patrick Van Buren. Hi, Patrick. How are you?
Good. How are you?
And give us a quick intro on what you are in the film.
Well, in the film, I play a pivotal role. I play the neighbor. I'm the nosy neighbor who chased the bad guys away.
Okay.
And you got to see the film to see how pivotal it is. But when you do, you'll realize.
So you're one of those neighbors that like just look at the whole neighborhood and just report on everything.
Every neighbor has. Yeah, there's a neighborhood.
Every neighborhood has one.
Right. There's a neighbor out there in every neighborhood, and I'm that guy.
And are you from the tri-state area originally? Or?
I'm from Jersey.
You're a Jersey boy.
Yes.
Cool. And how'd you hook up with these guys?
I actually part of the film company is a record label. I'm a longtime recording artist with them. I write songs. I'm a guitar player.
Good for you.
So
I can relate to that. So,
yeah.
So you know Tim very well then, I guess.
And a lot of our music that's in the soundtrack in the film is stuff we cut in the studio together. A lot of songs we wrote.
Cool. Like once I mentioned before, a friend of mine, Danny Caruso.
Yeah.
You know Danny?
Yeah.
In the studio?
Danny and I have done probably 20 records together.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So in the movie, when they approached you to be an actor as well as playing, what was your thoughts?
I was saying.
Have you done it before? Is it the first time?
I've done music videos,
but never acting.
Right, and we were spending a lot of time in the studio working on the soundtrack, and I was like, it'd be great to get a chance to do something in the film. And once I did it, it was a lot of fun. So I'd like to do it some more.
It's cool, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's addicting.
Yes. Yes, it definitely is.
Give me more. Give me more.
Yeah. So you get out there and they say roll it, and you're out there doing your lines, and it's like rock and roll to me. So
there you go. Have you seen the film yet?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Cool.
It's to me, there's a lot of, because I'm a musician, there's a lot of good music in the film that really propels the story. I think it's a unique piece. So
cool. I look forward to hearing it and seeing it.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you, and good luck in further endeavors.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
All right, man.
Pleasure meeting you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have here the producer, and his name is Tim Keys. He's a good bud of mine and a bunch of people we know around the area. Tim, how are you?
I'm good.
And excited?
Very excited. Yeah.
Cool. Now, you've done more than one film.
Yes, we have.
Just before we start talking about Peepers, just go back real quick. Way back when.
Okay.
Where'd you grow up?
Baytown, Texas.
You're a Texan boy.
Texan.
No
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
And okay, give me the quick version.
Eventually came out to the East Coast and settled in New York City, and then eventually came to New Jersey and settled here.
And that's where you've been just staying ever since. What year? What year in Jersey?
30 years about now I've been here.
Wow. Okay. And as far as film is concerned, because I know you've done a lot of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's like amazing. But film-wise, you've done how many films?
We've done 10 documentaries and 2 feature films.
Wow, that's incredible.
Thanks. Yeah.
And Peepers, let's get to Peepers.
Right.
How'd that just all come about real fast?
Well, Peepers was really a brainchild of Andy and Roy Rousseau. The script was.
Okay.
And Andy brought the idea to me, and we decided to make the film. And we thought it was a good idea.
Okay. I'll tell you something. From what I saw and what you showed me from the cuts, I'm excited. I can't wait to go see it. Now, people don't understand. Like, it's not only shooting a film. It's not only a script, but there's music behind the film, and that's one thing that I know that you're very versed in.
Right.
You are a conductor.
Right.
You know how to write music and read music. And what's your thoughts on the whole soundtrack?
The soundtrack's exciting because it blends both popular music and orchestral score, which I wrote the score, and then all of the pop music are from artists from the record label API.
And API is your label?
Yes.
That's beautiful. So you've been with API for how long? How long has it been in existence?
25 years.
25 years. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, now, look, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna watch Peepers. But let me tell you something. I watched this guy work, and I've heard his work. He's an incredible musician as well as producer and everything else. And I wish you all the luck in the world. Anything else you want to say about the movie?
I just think it's a great thriller, and I think people really enjoy it.
Cool. What we're gonna do real quick.
Yep.
We're going to go to a trailer at Peepers.
Good.
So the people watching can check it out.
All right.
We'll give them a little taste.
Awesome.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Peepers the trailer. Check it out. You'll like it.
Missing persons? Sure, let's see. As of this morning, there are about 24 people missing in the area, going back several months. Most are men.
No course, no graduation. No graduation, no job. No job, no big bucks.
Eric, you have a problem.
What I really need is a photographer. Maybe no one's home. There's a car in the driveway. Keep looking.
Is 2 adults having consensual sex a crime?
Not yet. But peeping is.
I knew you'd be back, you pervert.
Things might get a little weird.
I need a man.
You're not a subtle person.
You're committing a crime, a serious crime.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, that was the trailer for Peepers, ladies and gentlemen, and if you get a chance, check it out. It's gonna freak you out, man. Now listen, what is the website for Peepers?
It's on www.peepersmovie.com, so check it out.
All right, check it out. We're out of here.
All right, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.